or feel like that at your house? I'll never forget the day when my 16-year-old came in and said, "Mom, no offense, but you can't cook, and you can't sew, and you don't keep house very well, but at least we have a lot of fun." Hi, I'm Kathy Peel.
And I'm Judie Byrd, and fun is what we want to share with you today, because when families have fun, it nurtures relationships, it cements us together.
In our book, A Mother's Manual for Holiday Survival, we give you over 600 ideas and ways to have fun with your family on every holiday of the year.
But now we want to show you. For the next few minutes, we're going to walk through a whole summer of holidays, and there's no better place to start than the first day of summer. Yogurt pops are really easy to make, and they're also healthy, so they make a fun breakfast or a great after-school snack. Now, before I show you how to make them, I want to tell you about something that will be very helpful. This symbol is your video index. When specific holidays come up and you want to reference an idea, you can fast forward right to it. Just check your video package insert for the holiday symbol code. Now for our frozen yogurt popsicles. Just combine 2 cups of plain yogurt with 1 6-ounce can of frozen orange juice that you've thawed. Pour it into small paper cups and put a popsicle stick in each one. When they're frozen, just peel away the cup and Children love secrets, so why not plan some Father's Day secrets while Dad's not around? And kids love to decorate cakes, so why not plan a special treat for Dad? Now don't let this scare you. It's really easy, and I'm going to walk you through it step by step. There are 3 parts to the pastry bag: the tip, which makes the design, the couplers, which hold the tip on, and the bag itself. Place the large part of the coupler inside the bag and attach the tip using the round part of the coupler. We're using a number 2 writing tip. Fold the top of the bag down so you don't get icing all over the top of the bag. Then hold the bag between your thumb and forefinger and twist so the icing doesn't come out the top. Hold the bag in the hand you write with and guide the tip with your finger like this. You can practice on the back of a cookie sheet. Then scrape up the icing and practice again until you feel confident. I have 3 ideas to show you that little hands can really do and little hearts will remember for years to come. The first one is the blue ribbon cake. You can make as much of the design as you want using a toothpick. If you don't like what you've drawn, just smooth it out and draw it again. I'm drawing the circle of the blue ribbon. Now I'm going to make scallops around the circle. And then add the ribbon. Draw first in the middle of the circle. And spell out the word world on the ribbon. Beside the ribbon, write the words Dad, your, the, best. Now make a simple zigzag design around the outside of the cake. Just the time spent with you doing this will mean so much to your children, and you've taught them about giving of themselves and doing for others in the process. There, you have a great cake for Dad or Granddad. I have 2 more cakes to show you, but the possibilities are endless. You and your kids will come up with your own ideas. And speaking of ideas, how about an idea for a gift?
Look familiar? It's a produce box your grocer would have thrown away, but we're going to turn it into a great gift basket for Dad. Just line the box with colorful tissue paper and then let your kids put in film, camera batteries, lens cleaning paper, frames, a photo magazine, and they have a handmade gift basket for Dad. There's no end to the gift baskets you can make. Just get your kids thinking about all of Dad's special interests, like gardening, camping, or a handyman's basket.
After summer's begun and the yard is spruced up and the garden is blooming, it's a great time to plan some fun for a Midsummer's Eve. But you don't have to wait for an official holiday. There are many things within your family to celebrate. Your daughter getting her braces off, a relative visiting from out of town, or a finished project from Mom or Dad's office. Anytime's the time to throw a party. This sandwich buffet is so easy, and it's all kid-style favorites. This cutlery and these plates are throwaway. That makes cleanup a snap, and that's important for busy moms. These beach mats are so great, you just hose them down after your party. Inexpensive bandanas make great napkins, and here I've wrapped up the cutlery and tied it up with a raffia bow. These breads I bought from the grocery store, but don't they look great in this basket? Then you just pick up a tray of your favorite deli meats and you're all set. For condiment containers, how about carved out fresh vegetables? Oh, and look at this. I used a rubber band to hold this asparagus around a basket and then covered the rubber band with a raffia bow. Now, buffets are great for parties that include children as guests. They love to fix their own plates. But to make it a little bit easier for them, how about a special table for them to eat at? This will be so much fun for your young guests. I've just covered the table with butcher paper and outlined placemats. Then they can use these crayons to create their own table decor. And after dinner, these bottles of bubbles that I've used for place cards will be a diversion in the yard while the adults finish their meal. Oh, and for added whimsy, why not raid the toy box for serving pieces? Pails and shovels? Sand moles for the dip? A wheelbarrow. Now let me show you 2 more fun Midsummer Eve party ideas. A country table is really easy because casual wear can be used, like tea towels for napkins, or flea market finds filled with flowers for a centerpiece. And for a really easy, almost no-cook menu, how about fresh corn on the cob, picked up fried chicken, and any other side dishes you want to make or buy. And for dessert, what could be better than homemade ice cream? And now for a little Midsummer Eve's romance. This cloth was just on-sale fabric from the fabric store, and we cut the hem using pinking shears. For another really easy summer menu, watermelon half-moons with chicken salad and fruit salad. Add store-bought muffins and pink lemonade, and it's easy and delightful. Oh, and there's something really special about this little vase of flowers. It was created by the guests, who each brought a flower from their own garden. Add a little magic to the tree, and you have a really special Midsummer's Eve.
Family, friends, and the out of doors always add up to fun on the 4th of July. Here are some ideas to help you organize a neighborhood celebration. A sidewalk art contest is always an easy way to get neighbors involved.
A windsock is a great craft to make now and then use for years ahead. All you need is a 12 by 18 inch piece of blue nylon parachute material, plus a red piece the same size. You'll need 3 pieces of white felt to make the stars, and 1 ring of a 5-inch embroidery hoop. First of all, use a low-temp glue gun to glue the blue material to the red material along the 18-inch sides. Leave about a 1-inch border and have the blue material on top of the red for the front. To make the streamers, cut the red material into 1-inch strips starting at the unglued edge. That's great. Then glue the blue material to the top rim of the embroidery hoop. Leave about a 1-inch seam down the back and glue that together down to where the blue material meets the red. You're ready to glue your stars on. Mark, could I see yours? To make the hanger, make a little hole in the blue material just below the rim. Make 3 of them at equal distances around the top. Then tie on 36-inch pieces of string. Knot the string pretty far up, and then up a little bit more. There you have it. Ta-da! For 4th of July fun from the kitchen, nothing beats ice cream desserts. Here's an ice cream version of an old-fashioned 4th of July favorite, frozen watermelon surprise. It's really pretty, and it's easy enough to make with the kids. The recipe's on page 34 in the book. First, I'm spreading 2 cups of slightly softened lime sherbet into this 6-cup mold. Now put it in the freezer for 2 hours until it's firm. Next, spread a thin layer of pineapple sherbet over the lime and freeze until firm. Combine a 1/2 cup of miniature chocolate chips with about 2 cups of raspberry sherbet. And then fill the center. Put into the freezer for 4 hours or overnight. When you're ready to unmold your dessert, just turn it upside down onto a plate and slice it like a watermelon.
For any patriotic holiday, your kids will love this easy version of candle making, but especially they'll love getting to do it with you. To make your own Stars and Stripes candle, all you'll need is a white candle, a small square of styrofoam, and red and blue slick pens. Just start 1/3 of the way down on your candle and draw red squiggly lines to make stripes. And let's not forget why we're doing this in the first place. It's not because we have extra time or extra candles we don't know what to do with. It's because we want to seize every opportunity to nurture our families, to have fun with our kids, and to make positive memories. And that's what happens when we build fun into our daily lives together. Now for the stars. Place your candle into your styrofoam holder and let it dry for about 2 hours. Now you have a fun activity and centerpiece for Independence Day and all the other patriotic holidays. Another fun 4th of July activity that doubles as a great table decoration is patriotic placemats and napkins. You start with a piece of white poster board cut into an 18 by 13 inch rectangle and glue on 5 1.5 inch by 18 inch strips of red construction paper to make stripes. Then cover the mats in clear contact paper or take them to an office supply store and have them laminated. Let the kids paint stars with a white slick pen on a dark blue paper napkin. Then when you set your table, put the napkin horizontally in the upper left-hand corner of the placemat and look, a flag. Now you have the makings for 5 different patriotic holiday tables for home or school. You know, it's always fun to pack up the kids in a quilt and go watch fireworks.
Oh, and then come home and have old-fashioned ice cream sodas. But there's nothing like organizing an old-fashioned neighborhood 4th of July parade.
Oh, look, here they come. A big summer celebration for our family is a summer vacation. If you're going to travel by car this summer, taking some time out to plan ahead can turn even those long hours in the car into a fun holiday. First, glue a section of map with your travel route highlighted to a piece of cardboard. Then cover it with clear contact paper and let the kids keep up with your trip progress. Also, pack a lot of activities that are travel-only entertainments, like new art pencils and art pads, travel games, and a vacation scavenger hunt. Make a list of 40 or 50 items you'll see along the way. Then make a copy for each passenger. This is a really great game because it takes up a whole leg of the trip. The first one to find everything wins. Also, include things like Newbery Award-winning tapes and good music that everyone will enjoy. Oh, and it's really fun for the kids to keep a small notebook to rate the best and worst restaurants, hotels, and picnic spots. They'll be sharpening their comparison and writing skills, and you won't make the same mistake twice. After you're back home again, let the kids make a trip scrapbook. Have them glue any items you might have collected along the way, like postcards, brochures, maybe a leaf from a roadside picnic, and then write down the memory. If you're flying, be sure to call the airlines ahead of time to order special meals for your children and ask to be seated in the bulkhead seats where there's more room to play. Also, let each child take small toys and snacks in a backpack, and don't forget to take along a good read-aloud book for those long, unexpected layovers in the airport. Happy trails!
Another personal celebration for many families is the summer family reunion. This is so important because the time we spend together is the most important thing we can give each other. It's easy to get so caught up in the hustle and bustle of life that we miss out on any real time with our children or other family members. Don't let this happen. Seize every opportunity to share life together. Savor every moment. Now, if you're traveling to a family reunion, or if you're hostessing one, planning is everything. Make a planning chart. Send out invitations and biographical questionnaires. Make a family tree, name tags, and have an array of paint pens out so family members can personalize plastic tumblers as they arrive. And don't forget, family games. There's something so special about cousins playing on teams with cousins and uncles and aunts. You know, oftentimes as mothers and fathers, we don't realize how important those ties are that bind us together. Family really is where it's at. By the time Labor Day rolls around, summer's almost over. Some schools have started by now. Others won't start until after Labor Day. More about that in our fall video. But as you move into the fall, don't lose this holiday. It's a wonderful chance to talk to your children about the value of work and to talk to them about occupations they might be interested in. And it's a great chance for one last picnic.
dinners are a great meal for Labor Day. They're easy to make and good to eat. Just take a 20-inch length of heavy-duty aluminum foil and grease one side with margarine. Break up 1/4 pound of ground beef into small chunks. Then layer carrots and potatoes. Sprinkle with half a package of dry onion soup mix and top with 3 pats of margarine. Fold the foil over the food and secure it tightly. Then fold over each end tightly so the juices won't leak out. Now, just place your foil packet directly on hot coals for 10 minutes. Then turn it over and cook it for another 10 minutes. Here, I've cored an apple, and I've placed 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a tablespoon of butter in the center. I'm going to wrap it up and place it in the hot coals for 15 minutes.
After everything else is going, it's time to start your no-work bread. Kids love to make this. Take a half a cup of thawed bread dough and wrap it around the end of a stick. Oh, make sure your sticks are non-poisonous. Then, hold your sticks over the fire for 10 or 15 minutes until it's done.
I hope this has been a good summer for you, and I hope it's been a fun summer for your family, because having fun is how you survive the holidays.
Your kids will remember forever the fun they have at home, and you want them to think that the address over your door is the most fun, safe, and wonderful place on earth. And that's why we make these great memories this summer.
Don't miss the other 4 volumes in the Mother's Manual for Holiday Survival video collection. Kathy and Judy have more great ideas for you on their fall video, available now.